Public procurement is the act of purchasing goods, services, and works by government and state-owned enterprises. These transactions are funded by taxpayers' money, and governments have to be accountable to the citizens. Ghana's electronic procurement systems, GHANEPS, was launched by the Vice President, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, in 2019, and about 430 public institutions were migrated onto the system. It was supposed to eliminate corruption in the procurement process. After many years in operation, however, many infractions have been recorded in the process. A research consultant at the IMANI Center for Policy and Education, Dennis Asare, believes the current procurement process would cost the country money if the right laws are not enforced.
If we continue business as usual, that is, if we do not enforce
then
the
it
rules,
obviously will hurt
yes,
the public purse.
if you continue procuring as we are doing and not apply the rules, apply the sanction, enhance internal controls, ensure that the people doing procurement are ethically sound, and we have the right institutions in terms of oversight and regulatory to undertake these things, then the current public procurement regime we have will hurt the public purse.
Dennis Asare also said public agencies not disclosing their procurement activities is a major challenge that causes unaccountability.
Most public institutions are not disclosing their procurement activities. And that is a problem because as citizens, civil society, and other demand-side accountability actors, we are supposed to know how public institutions are spending our monies. And once we know how they are spending our monies, then we can hold them accountable.
He also raised concerns about some public boards and corporations not justifying the methods used in bidding for contracts.
In the case of public boards and corporations, the single sourcing and registered tender contract that we were able to identify, majority of the cases, there were no justification. So we cannot prove whether the circumstances under which they used this method merited or was in line with the law. And if you look at the Auditor General's report in the last 10 years, most of the irregularities are linked to what? Non-compliance. And the key non-compliance is not seeking the PPA's approval in using single sourcing.
He suggested state-owned institutions must be accountable to the citizenry and ensure that public procurement is done according to the law.